When we built this building, the intention was to have within it an archive of racing, so that in a sense we're trying to capture the full record of Irish racing, which has, as you know, very long historical roots. People send us collections of magazines, people send us old photographs and maps of old racecourses like the Phoenix Park and Baldoyle. And it's important for us to keep those, and we try to keep it current. We are now increasingly looking at, getting bits and pieces from different racecourses. Racing goes back to a very small number of horses that were called the foundation sires. They all came from foreign parts. In fact, one was called the Barley Turk. Believe it or not, captured at a battle in Aleppo in Syria, of all things. Brought back, these horses were brought back to England and Ireland and bred with native stock. But it turns out the Barley Turk ran at a race in Down Royal and proceeded from there to the Battle of the Boyne. I mean, that is an extraordinary little nugget of history that jumps out of these pages. The history of Britain and Ireland are completely intertwined in this, because it was after Cromwellian times that Charles II arrived on the scene, the merry monarch, and he was into his games and sports, and he began to endow racing, and he started formal racing under rules in England, but he gave plates for racing in Ireland. So then it began to be organised. To do that, you have to have rules and records. It all came together in 1790 when the Turf Club was founded just up the road here in Kildare town, because the Curragh is really the centre of racing in Ireland, and they codified the rules and produced the racing calendar, which is still produced to this day downstairs in the racing department of HRI. It's an unbroken line since 1790. If you look at the British and Irish racing calendars, 1798, no races in Ireland. I mean, that is extraordinary. I think even the Irish version of the calendar says, due to the disturbed state of the country. So apart from a racing archive, there's an absolutely wonderful historical archive. If you open the 1824 calendar and look at racing on the Curragh, they record the Madrid handicap, the Madrid race. It's still running to this day. It was first run in 1813. And next March, at the first meeting at the Curragh, there will be the Madrid. So that's, the extraordinary continuity that's kept in these calendars.